Blog Talk Radio.
You are now listening to the most talked about blog talk radio station in the universe. Walk in His ways, Impact Voice Radio. Be prepared to have your mind stimulated, your spirit elevated in ways you couldn't even imagine. Introducing your host and the mastermind behind this unforgettable experience, Furman Jackson Jr. You will not be disappointed. Let's go!
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Walking His Ways, Impact Voice. I'm your host, Furman Jackson Jr., broadcasting to you live from my hometown, my city of Mobile, Alabama. Good morning to everybody. I know everybody having a great day, a productive day. I know some people may be at church, some may be at work, some may be just cleaning the house, some may be cooking dinner, some may be doing whatever. But I thank everybody for joining me this morning. Have a cup of coffee with me, have your breakfast with me, and let's dialogue, motivate you, inspire you, encourage you to do great things. I know we got a lot of great things going on in our city, of course. We got a lot of back-to-school events taking place this weekend. I think we got some taking place next weekend. I know children are getting ready for school. Parents are getting their children prepared for school. I know yesterday we had Mrs. Springs on here yesterday. She's a reading and intervention teacher for the Mobile County public school system, of course. Getting our children on the right path. And we came with some interesting things on yesterday. To really, motivate our children to get the education. I just believe parents need to get more involved with the teachers that oversees their child in their classroom. Let's get these children on the right path. Let's get their grades up. Parents, you have to do your part. Teachers doing their part by providing them with the lesson, providing them with the education, but parents have to play a huge role when it comes to education, and start rewarding them when they're failing in school. Don't give them Jordans. Don't get them no video games. Don't give them no any new cell phones until they get them grades up. That's important, especially among us, our minorities, people of color. We have to get back on track, ladies and gentlemen. We have to get the homes back together. And everything starts at home first. Everything starts at home first. And that's what it takes. It takes all of us to make things happen. It takes all of us to make things work for our community. It is a change in the season, of course. It's a change in the guard. It's a change in the seasons to branch out into new things, branch out to new adventures in life. Getting ourselves back together, and we have to go back to y'all. We have to go back to y'all. We have to go back to His Word. We have to go back to the Bible. We have to go back to the basis of life in order to get this mess under control. We know the problems going on, but we have to bring the solution, and it takes all of us to be a willing vessel to get those things together. I'm waiting on my guest to get on the airway, Mr. Randall Wheeler. That's what I'm waiting on. It is a man that I came in contact with on social media, of course. I know they have a back to school, a community event taking place Saturday, August 3rd, 2019, with the organization that he's a part of, Coastal organization here in the city of Mobile. They're having a third annual back to school community cookout in the park, and awareness. That's going to be at Municipal Park. That's going to be Saturday, August 3rd. I see a lot of people getting together, doing a lot of back to school events, a lot of outreach events, and it takes everybody to be involved. I know there's another event taking place today as well at 2:00 also with free uniforms if you're in the city of Mobile. They're giving away free uniforms. They're giving away free supplies. They're giving away a lot of stuff today for the children. So go get your blessing today. If you don't have anything for your child for the school system, not for the school system, for the school year, my bad. Get out there. They're having, a matter of fact, they're having an event today The back to school workshop. That's today. That's gonna be at Building 505 Bayshore Avenue, Mobile, Alabama, and that starts at 2 o'clock from 2 to 5. So they got free supplies. They got uniforms. They got book bag giveaways, toddler seat and baby giveaway, free food, and free knowledge and more. So that's taking place today at 505 Bayshore Avenue in the city of Mobile, Alabama. So people doing a lot of great things here in the city of Mobile. Like I said, we got a lot of gifted men and women here in the city, of course. And y'all just keep doing great things. What you're doing, let's get out there, support one another. Let's get out there, encourage one another. And let's get out there to really push each other to the next level. And like I said, we're feeling ready. Still waiting on my guests to get in on the air, of course, and just really just dissecting. But I see I have a caller on the line. I'm going to pull my caller in, pull in little brother. He can sit. We can dialogue for a little bit. I'm about to get to pull him in. Hey, Dave, welcome to Impact Voice. We need to chop it up with you for a little while till the guest comes in. How you doing, brother Dave?
Good morning, man. I'm doing awesome, Furman, awesome, man, awesome Sunday, awesome morning. As a matter of fact, I'm listening to you, and I'm out here getting this Cadillac cleaned up. You know, women don't like to take care of no car for real. They'll ride looking any kind of, not no Cadillac, man. You can't ride no Cadillac any kind of way, bro. You got to shine that Cadillac up. I tell her, don't ride this Cadillac looking any kind of way. Don't ride. Please don't. If you got a Cadillac, man, if you got a Cadillac at home, shine the thing up. Shine it up. Don't let the Cadillac. You don't let no Cadillac, not no luxury car. You don't let no spots and dirt get on no car, man. God, I hate people that does that. What you get out of that? What's he gonna get a luxury car? What you gonna get a BMW or something like that, or Mercedes Benz? You gonna let it just look any kind of way? I don't understand that mindset, firm.
Well, I mean, it comes with the base. I mean, you got to stay clean. I mean, men and women, you know, but we have to stay clean, of course. And we got to have another broadcast, but we got our guest on the line. I'm about to put my guest in.
Good morning to you anyway.
Good morning. Appreciate you. I'm about to pull in my guest, Mr. Wheeler. Welcome to Impact Voice. All right, hello, hey, Randall Wheeler, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for being a part of the broadcast this morning. I see you a man doing extraordinary things here in the city of Mobile. I know you grew up in Orange Grove, from Orange Grove to having your own, business, and you're doing a lot of great things in the community. And so we're about to keep the interview off. So let the listeners know, who is Randall Wheeler?
I am Randall Wheeler, owner of Coastal Security Taskforce. I was born in Orange Grove, of course, and we didn't get a lot of Christmas. My mama worked hard on her 2 jobs to try to take care of us, but all she could do is pay the bills. So you didn't get holidays or anything like that. So now that I'm older, I'm out here trying to see if I can get these kids to have a better life than I had. Mm-hmm. So with that said, I'm doing a lot in the community as far as different back-to-school events and different things like that. In December, me and the chief of police gave away 127 bikes during Christmas. And the last 3 years, I've been doing back-to-school events. I went from 200 to 500 kids. And this year, I plan on doing a lot more on August 3rd.
And that's great stuff. And Orange Grove Projects, explain to everybody what Orange Grove Projects was, because everybody in Mobile know what Orange Grove was, but people that may not live in Mobile may not know what Orange Grove is. So explain your experience growing up in Orange Grove Project. I know it was known for African Americans, people of color, it was also a high crime rate. So explain your experience growing up in that era in Orange Grove.
Orange Grove was a area where it was based more of a low income area. So nobody really had a lot of money over there. It was a very high crime area. So you got shootings every day. So you just kind of got to make the best of Orange Grove. I mean, it wasn't the safest place to be, but you got to make the best of it. Like I said, we have had people get shot, in the yard when you're walking outside, but it was kind of normal in that area to see things like that. But like I said, you got to make the best of it. And most people today always say, well, I'm like this because I'm from the projects. I'm like this because I didn't have a dad. Well, it's your choice to be whatever you want to be once you get past that stage.
And I do agree with that because you got to be that willing mind and that willing vessel to not accept mediocrity, but also move forward. So I do agree with you 100%. I know back in 2004, you had a life-changing event. I know your mom was diagnosed with cancer. You had a sister who died in a car wreck, and you had to help with 4 other children. What was going through your mind at that time?
Back in 2004, I was going to graduate from high school. I suppose went into the military right after I graduated from high school. And at that point, my mom had cancer. She was in the hospital most of 2003 and 2004. By the time she can get out of the hospital, like every time she got out of the hospital, she was back in. So it was nice that I wanted to stay at the hospital and try to go to school the next day. So, I mean, that chair wasn't a very comfortable place to sleep. But, hey, you have to do what you have to do to take care or be there with mama. But she finally got out in 2004. I suppose went into the military. And at that time, my sister was running Golden Corral. They had not long open. They built it in Tillman's Corner. And she was actually on the way to work when she was involved in an accident, and she passed away. I never forget, it was on January the 15th. I still can remember like it was yesterday. And she had 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls. So at that time, there was no way I could go into the military when, my mom dealing with cancer, my sister passed, 4 kids there. There was no way I could leave with all that on my plate. So I decided to stay in Mobile. And at that time, I got more involved I was working at a boot camp for kids. And then after that, I got more involved in security and law enforcement, different things like that. And I actually, before I did all of that, I actually got into the bail bonds business. And I did the TV show, Dog the Bounty Hunter. We got 2 episodes with that TV show.
Man, that's awesome.
So,
and go ahead.
The thing is, you didn't get that chance to be a kid or be a teenager, but I'm glad, like they say, everything happened for a reason. It gave me a chance to grow up fast, but it also gave me a chance to get where I am in life now.
And that's good. I mean, like that, from that route to, progressing and moving forward. I know in this generation now, people give up on any little thing, and you kept pressing forward. And I know with your sister, I know that kind of motivated you too, along with your mother, motivated you to continue being better, more wiser, and be a better man in this generation.
Oh yeah.
And my next question is, when did you start your own business, and was law enforcement your passion?
Yes, I've always wanted to be in law enforcement. Even when I went in the military, I was going to either be the fire department or MP. That was always something I wanted to do. But I started this business back in 2016, and it has blown up. I've put a lot of effort into it, but what I did was dealing with the bonding companies. I met so many people and did so many things and helped so many people till it came back and made this business grow even faster. Within 3 years, I have covered so much stuff. Back in 2018, I got the Who's World Award. I got the Top Service Award for the Grand Awards for 2018. Out of 350 people, I still got that award. On top of that, this company, I've done so many things. I have covered 3 Donald Trump events. I have traveled with Kamea Bell. I have covered Al Sharpton. So, I mean, I've been to a lot of places, and it's steady growing. I'm steady getting calls every day. People want me to do things. People want me to be in videos and stuff like that. So it's been amazing.
Wow, I know you've been having a good time, and like I said, you working in your passion on a full-time, regular basis, and that's the beautiful thing about going to work. You're doing something that you love to do, and out of that, you're making an impact on other people's lives, and that's what we're all about here on Impact Voice. And my next question is, I know you're in the community, and I know you're the president of Hustle Lead. I hope I said that right. And
Yes.
Explain to everybody what the organization is all about that's not too familiar with it in the city of Mobile.
Well, Hustle League is a group. I joined it about 4 or 5 months ago. And I met this guy, the CEO, Wendell Rankins, and he was pretty much rebuilding this program. And what it is this program is supposed to be a community program. So with that said, they wasn't doing a whole lot in the community. They was still trying to build things. And my thing is community. So he contacted me to be the vice president of this business, of this organization. And so I went in as the vice president. My first event was the Easter event. Well, I did the Easter event, but my goal as vice president is when you want to do a community event, is not only something you want to stick to in the black community. When I do an event, I want everybody. I want Chinese, Mexican, blue, white. I want everybody. So the main thing to that is you got to reach out to more people than just the black community. So I went on ahead and put this event together, and I had one of the biggest events during Easter this year in Mobile. We reached almost 700 kids this year. And I had Mexican, I had Chinese, I had everything out there. So, that's what this group is about. We all about the community. We come out and we do things in the community. Yes, we do grown-up events as well, as far as just like a cabaret, but we do that just to raise more money to do more for the kids in the community. So also for August the 3rd, we're going to do a lot for the community, but we also are going to be passing out free certificates for the kids to get their hair cut. So we'll be able to get a lot of kids free haircuts through Bishop State this year. All the barbers over there is going to do free haircuts with the certificates that we will be giving out. So this program, it does a lot. It helps a lot. And I could tell you, since I've been in it, I have learned a lot, but I also went a lot of places because a lot of the blues singers, they're involved in like community events. Now, I didn't know that. I go to events and Jeff Floyd shows up and was like, hey, man, I want to be involved in this. So he knew a lot about the group that I didn't know. But I had a chance to sit down with him and learn a lot of different stuff that this group does that I didn't know. So he's getting more involved in the community as well through this group. So a lot of the blues singers is actually getting involved in a lot more with this group.
And that's good. And what I respect about it, Randall, I respect the men that's getting involved. I know a lot of times we see the ladies doing a lot of community work. I'm proud to see the men, stepping up as leaders and getting more involved with the community, more involved with our young church. And I respect that. I love seeing that with men, strong men step up. to the plate in that arena, and it'll be ongoing. My last question is, what do you want your? I ask people this all the time on the show. Proverbs 22 talks about a good name. It's better than riches. I love and favor than in silver, and I'm paraphrasing, but when you hear the word a good name is better than riches, what do you want your legacy to be when it's at the end of the day?
You saying just at the end of the day?
Yeah, your legacy, yeah. As it's all said and done.
Mainly, when it's all said and done, mainly, I want to just kind of know that I done help someone. That's my main thing. Because my main thing is helping people, saving lives, and different things like that. And I'm not out here only just for the money. If you out here just for the money, a lot of this stuff ain't gonna work for you.
Mhm.
So my thing is, at the end of the day, I do the cops for kids. At the end of the day, if I've saved 2 kids, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I don't need anything else.
And that's what it's all about. And last, I respect what you're doing. I know we never met each other on a physical aspect. I know we made a connection on social media wise with what you're doing, and I respect what you're doing. I know you won an award for the 2018 Ground Awards winner in the city of Mobile. All your hard work, and it shows people that hard work pays off, and you constantly keep moving, and God continue on blessing you, and you being a blessing to others. And I know he's talked about the community event for Saturday, August the 3rd. Explain to everybody about the event. We got 8 minutes left on the broadcast, so give us a rundown on the community event. This is the 3rd annual one y'all doing. So let the listeners know, let the listeners know what the community event is all about for Back to School.
Back to School, it started off with a program called Building Badges with the local youth. And what that is it's the Cops for Kids program, but I added all the badges for the fire department, police department, fire marshal's office. And what we do is we come out every year, we give out school supplies, free food, spacewalks, all different types of things for the kids. Everything is free. But this year I made it a little bit different. We're actually going to get a lot of vendors that just started their business, and we're going to let them come out there as well. So not only are we taking care of the kids, getting them back to school supplies, we also getting businesses that's not on the map. We getting those on the map. So, like I said, they will have snow cones, they will have free food, they will have giving away school supplies. They'll be able to play with the fire trucks and police cars and different things like that. So everything is free, and I'm hoping everybody could come out and join us.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing. And yeah, I heard that if you're in the city of Mobile, man, y'all support these people in the city of Mobile. I know a lot of times Mobile could be so divided. If I didn't put it together, I don't want to be a part of it. That's the wrong mentality to have. Trust me, if you support other people, God will bless you. Do it with a pure heart. Do it because you got the right intentions, good intentions to support others. If your name is not on the marquee, don't worry about it. Go out there, support, be a blessing, because this takes a lot of work to put things together. And I applaud everybody's success. I applaud your success in what you're doing, and keep doing what you're doing, Mr. Wheeler. So besides I'm just throwing some more questions out there, so I'm freestyling. So besides the community event, what other events y'all have coming up within the organization that people can be on the lookout for in Mobile and surrounding areas?
Well, the next event is actually with Hustle League. And like I said, we do grown-up events to take care of the kids' events. So our next one will actually be a grown-up event, and it will be September the 7th. And we're actually having all-white cabaret, and Librato will be opening the show, along with Jeff Floyd and Jetty Jones and different people going to be there. So, I mean, it's going to be nice. So right now, I have tickets for people for $15. And like I said, we put this money aside to help the community for our next project. So I'm finishing up the back to school project, then I will be starting on another kids project after that. which is we also right now doing rides with the kids. So if you live in a subdivision and you would like Cops for Kids to come out and ride in your area with your kids, you can feel free to inbox us on Facebook or something like that, or you can call me at 251-623-5189. And what we do is we pick different subdivisions, different communities, and we actually come out in our uniforms and we ride bikes with those kids. We do this all the time when we get off work. And we do like sometimes 5 miles, but now we're getting kids that's never rode their bike, that just play video games, and now they out riding their bikes. So we're trying to bring the kids back to riding bikes again, coming outside, doing the things that we did when we was little. We didn't have all the video games and stuff all day. So we're just trying to get the kids better in the community. So if anybody would like us to come in the area, they can feel free to give us a call, and we will come out in that area and ride bikes with your kids.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's what children want. Children want somebody to spend time with them. I mean, it's not about money. You know, it's not about the material things. Children don't want a person's time, and they're going to remember that. If you spend time with these children, they're going to remember that's going to take them a long way in life, because children love to be loved. They love the attention. I know we got 3 minutes left on the broadcast. So you have anything the Lord may put in your heart to share with the viewers before we get out the air, Randall?
Well, my thing is please don't make excuses for yourself. If you want to get somewhere in life, you got to get up and do it. The only person that can hold you back is yourself. People say I'm from the projects. People say I didn't have a dad. And they use excuses to hold themselves back. If you want to do something, please, if it's in your heart to do it, then you need to do it. It's not always going to be easy, but I think if you focus on it, you can do anything. I'm 33 years old. I own a business. I have been a lot of places, and I'm still trying to truck. So my thing is, don't make excuses for yourself. If you want to do something, get out and do it. If you can believe in yourself, you can do it.
And that's what's up right there, and that's from the heart. I heard it there first this morning, early this morning. And I do thank you, Randall, for being a part of the broadcast. Thank you for taking time out of the busy schedule to be a part of the broadcast. And we're about to get off the airwaves this morning. Everybody, have a great Sunday day. It's a beautiful day here in the city of Mobile. Get out, enjoy yourself, barbecue, go to the beach. Well, the beach, don't go to the beach because the water's messed up right now. But find something creative to do. Be a blessing to somebody today. And once again, I'll see you next Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. To everybody, I thank everybody for their support. I love y'all. Randall, thank you again, my brother, for being part of the broadcast. Much love to you.
Thank
you. But no problem. Much love to you, my brother. Also, David Marshall for tuning in, talking about cleaning up a car this morning. Thank you, Brother David, as well. And we're going to y'all have a great weekend. I love y'all. And most important, follow your goals, follow your dreams, master your goals, master your dreams, and be all that God created you to be. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Peace.
You are now listening to the most talked about blog talk radio station in the universe. Walking his ways, Impact Voice Radio. Be prepared to have your mind stimulated, your spirit elevated in ways you couldn't even imagine. Introducing your host and the mastermind behind this unforgettable experience, Furman Jackson Jr.